my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like way on 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so
Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with the villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your brain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Do
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife cause it's bringing her down.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that's good for a Saints first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
And the Saints first down.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Good for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 52 boom. 22 needle.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. 10 black. Field black. Set cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Shaheed motioning right. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. And they just get the play off. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
He was taken down.
And he Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's gone. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Down.
Rush coming for Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Got it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Able to get it to Moreau. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Tight end in motion left. They'll throw here on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down around the 34.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Running for the marker on 2nd. They'll cobble together a yard there. There's Nick Sporton there on the play. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker
sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Tucker's kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up to the .5 before he's brought down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Hey, check Mega.
35-yard line.
Set, cut.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a one-score game before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers getting back to within 6.
Panthers 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Working now from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
At the 50-yard line.
To throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Throw right side, caught by Olave. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
19 tight.
We've got a man in motion. Third and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a two-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
At their own 20-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. From long no better. When I got rich of these bro coming slow.
Here's the final play of our first half. Here we go. He'll throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Red, 38. Stay.
Young on the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. The give now out of the shotgun. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
The left side caught by Shaheed. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious...
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push this to an 8-point game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Set, ready. 45, strike. Check, strike. Ready?
Counter play, Hubbard. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Set. Ultra. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Hubbard again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Pass out quickly to Leggett. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Justin Reed with the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Throw here, third down. Right back to Leggett. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All's in this punt at the 8. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
65. First down. Let's go now. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Now it's second and goal from the 1. QB sneak coming, and he's in for the touchdown. The Saints could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
Well, I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so a couple more in this lead they've got here in the 4. Okay, Brock, the goal line fade works for 2. I know there's some fade lovers out there. There's some fade haters. As a former quarterback, where's your opinion fall?
Well, when it works, you love it. but you know and I know it comes down to a couple things. It comes down to the matchup. You've got to have the guy out there who can win that matchup. And then it comes down to precision. There is so small margin for error. Perfect throw, better execution, and a matchup they took advantage of.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, ready. Black 40. Steel, black. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's able to get the target on that throw. So it's second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Come on,
Young to throw here on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Here we go.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over